A beautiful Sunday is what it turned out to be for the 300-odd children and parents with hearing disabilities. For the first time in the country, the Indian chapter of the International Deaf Children's Society organized a family day for children with hearing disabilities. All this to create an awareness amongst parents that communication for deaf children is a vital part of the growth for their child to grow normally.
That's all that gets through to them when you and I try to speak to them. And when no one understands or has the patience to listen to what they say, they retreat into a shell beyond communication of any kind. But on Sunday, 300 children with hearing disabilities were shown a world where people were talking to them in a language they could understand. Some of the children had travelled more than 200 kilometers to get to Bishop's House in Kolkata, where a first-of-its-kind family day was organized for the children and their parents. Sign is a natural advocacy for deaf children. In India, 90% of the deaf are born into families that can hear. But 80% of parents never fully learn to communicate with their children. And a family day out like this is to bridge that bond between parents and their deaf child.
And if the family doesn't know what to do with this child, then the child grows up isolated and the family grows up equally isolated. They're desperate to try to get through to their kids. Kids are not being able to get through to them, or they're not being able to get through to their children. So the whole idea of getting family groups together is so that they finally take on the role and responsibility of understanding how to bring up their children.
My father and mother is a deaf, and I am a child of deaf adult. All the deaf parents are coming. The sharing thoughts, this is very important for the people of parents also, and also for the deaf student itself.
Mukti Bhattacharya from Murshidabad was an inspiration to other parents of children with hearing disabilities. Her daughter and son were born with disabilities, but today her daughter is a graduate and the son has passed his higher secondary exams. They now both teach at the National Institute for Hearing Handicapped. In Kolkata, Banu Haralu, NDTV.